Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again today. I'm Lee from thecraftyspark.co.uk and today I am going to show you Stampin' Up and MISTI. Now a lot of you have probably seen these already. MISTI stands for Most Incredible Stamping Tool Invented, that's right. But I want to show you how you can use it with Stampin' Up, because MISTI is a tool that's designed to use with all stamps, but I wanted to just give you an idea on the very specifics of using it with the Stampin' Up products. All right. Now, the first thing I want to show you is the stamp set and how to set it up if you're going to be using a MISTI, because it's slightly different. Well, it might not be slightly different. I mean, there's lots of different ways to actually set your stamps up, but this is how I've sort of figured it will work best with a MISTI. And I'm using one of the new Celebration sets. This one's just called Hello. And this one, particular one, is one of the rubber sets. Now, unfortunately, I already started messing about with this stamp set before I thought, oh my goodness, I can't use this the way that I would usually use it if I'm going to be using my MISTI. So that's why it's kind of half done and half not. So you're going to have to forgive me sort of jumping in the middle of it. But I do have another stamp set, another rubber stamp set that I can show you to give you an idea of what I was doing before I actually got to where I was going. Now, when you open one of the Stampin' Up rubber sets, inside you have a sheet. This is like a sheet of stickers, double-sided stickers things, and you have your stamps. Your stamps are always in the piece of rubber, and the idea is you poke these stamps out of the rubber, which I'm not going to do because this is for somebody specific, but that's what you would ordinarily do. You just poke your stamps out from the rubber, and then you are left with, excuse me flipping between sets, but I'm just trying to, it's because as you can see I already started. You are left with the piece of rubber with all your stamps poked out, and on the back of these stamps there's quite a thick piece of paper. It's like a waxy kind of protective paper. All right, that will also be on the back of this rubber piece, but I've already peeled it off and thrown it away, but that's why it looks different to that, just in case you're wondering. All right, so just move that one out of the way now. So I peeled the back of it off, pushed out all my stamps, put them to one side, and then pop that, actually let's go around that way, put that back in there, and that sticks. You see, it just stays on there. It's not sticky. Well, it's not sticky at all, actually. It's like I don't know, actually, like a static thing maybe that holds it on there. I don't really know. But anyway, if you were using acrylic blocks and you didn't put your stickers onto the back of your stamps, they would stick straight to your acrylic block. The stickers are designed to go on the back of the stamp, like that. But when you put this sticker on the back of the stamp, it actually makes it very difficult to get it to stay on the block. And what you're supposed to do is, when you put it onto the block, hang on, let me just grab a block out of my drawer. The idea is, what you do is you put it on your block and the right way, shall we? Put it on there. You push down really hard, and it sticks like a, I don't know, like a suction thing, I suppose, and you can pull it off. I don't do mine like that because I've done it like that before, and to be honest, I always feel like they're going to fall off. So what I actually do is I put a bit of my two-way glue pen glue on the back, like that one. I don't know if you can actually see where I've scribbled it on there. Maybe not. Kind of not. But anyway, that, because I've just scribbled it on there and I've just let it dry, it's sort of created like a tacky surface. So now when I put that on my block, it's fine, stays on there, doesn't fall off. All right, easy peasy. But this is where I got a bit stuck when I was using my MISTI, because I used it on a set that I was doing some cards the other day, and I was using the MISTI and I had a sticky stamp, and when I actually put the stamp onto the MISTI, so you open it up, actually let's get that bit out of the way because I don't need that bit, but I found that when I actually put, I'm just moving those magnets before I lose them, when I put the stamp onto the MISTI like that and I stuck it down and it was fine, it stayed stuck perfectly, not a problem, but when I pulled it off, I actually pulled the sticker off the back of my stamp and it damaged the foam a little bit, and I thought, oh no, that's no good, because of course the foam is there to give you a nice even stamped image, isn't it? It's not there to be pulled off. See the problem? Me too. So this is where I got a bit stuck. So I was starting to get this stamp set prepared because I'm going to be using this stamp set on my next card, and it kind of made me think, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do with it? How am I going to make it so that it fits? And then it came to me, flash of inspiration, dun dun dun. What I should have done is not put my sticker on the back of my stamp, because if your sticker's not on the back of your stamp like this, when you put it on your MISTI, you put it in place, it stays where it's supposed to be, exactly how it's supposed to work, and it pulls off nice and cleanly, exactly like it should. Ha ha ha. But I also like to look at my stamps because I like to sit there and stroke them and purr at them and various other random crap. Right, so what I thought I'd do is I'm going to leave that one there because I've already done it, because you can see the stamp on the back, you see, and then you can see also what your actual stamps are saying. So, but what I thought I'd do is, if I just peel off the back, because the back needs to come off anyway to be able to stick onto the MISTI, put it back where it's supposed to be. Is that where that one goes? Hang on, that might not be where that one goes. See, this is a problem when you pop them all out and they're similar. There it is, that goes there. And that one says birthday boy. So I thought, well, if I find my birthday boy sticker, which is this one, peel off the back, because that side isn't sticky. It's the reverse side which is sticky. So I thought, if I just peel that off of there like that, and then lift, actually let's take that out of the way, lift that up, because on the back of the stamps we have this sort of plastic covering that holds the index page in. So if I just lift that up, and then I can just put that on there, and then, whoops, I'll just stick it on the plastic, because that way I can still see what the stamp is, so I know which one I'm pulling off. I can read them that side, yeah, I know I can read them that side, but it's just damn sight easier for me to be able to see it through that side. And then when I take it out, I can see where it's supposed to be, so that's going to help me put it back properly. And when I've got my MISTI in place, because as long as I make sure I've got it up the right way, because obviously I can't see, I know whether I'm going to be in the right place or not, so that when I actually mount it into my MISTI, I'm going to be up the right way. Cool, huh? Now, the other way I thought of doing it, which I think is going to work as well, but I haven't tried this yet, so bear with me on this one, because it might not work. Let's do it with the sunshine. I kind of think what you're going to need is, you're going to need to have one where you've got a fairly biggish area around the outside that you can go for. So really, if I'm honest, this hello stamp probably would have been a good one to use, because what I'm going to do, where's the sticker gone? There it is. Right, that's the sun there. So if I pull the whole thing off, and then, like I say, I don't know if this is going to work or not, so it may not. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut really, really closely around that image. So I'm cutting through the backing paper as well as the front paper, the front clear bit. And I'm going to cut all the way around there. So I've actually cut sort of like a rim. And I suppose I could go around and do little in between the stars as the sun rays as well, but I'm not going to. Only because of time, really, more than anything else. But if I pull that off, and like I say, I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know if it's going to work. But if I pull that sticker off and then put it on the back of my stamp, sort of in the middle, it's only that middle bit now, which isn't going to stick, isn't it? So let's experiment. Let's see if it works. If I put that on. Yes, it does. Is that firm? Yeah, that's actually quite firm as well. I think that would hold. Yeah, I think that would hold. So that could be another way of doing it as well. You could try doing it like that. I'm not sure I'm going to do it like that. Not on all of them anyway. I think if there's a big bit around the outside, you possibly could. But for the ones where you've got the words, no, that's not going to work, is it? No, I'd go like that. Right, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my stamps so that I have it all stuck in there, and then I'm going to put them on top, and then I'm going to leave the back bit blank so that when I actually put them in my MISTI, no, I'm not going to see the picture, but I am going to be able to put it in there. That's what I'm going to do. And of course, the other thing you could do if you wanted to, you could even just write on the back of there. I mean, this one says birthday boy. Nothing stopping you writing on the back of their birthday boy with a Sharpie. That's not going to come off, and that's not going to make it not stick. There you go. Lots of different suggestions there of how you can use your Stampin' Up stamps with your MISTI. Hey, super duper. Right, I love my MISTI. I'm really pleased with it. So you're probably going to see it coming up in quite a few of my videos from now on. But there will be more coming up very soon. I can't remember what my next video is going to be now. I've got quite a few lined up already for the new year. So just keep checking back and you'll see them as they pop up, or subscribe to my channel. That's probably the best way to do it. If you click the subscribe button at the end of this video, you'll be able to just blah, 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 blah. You get your feet, get your foot out your mouth and talk properly. So if you click the subscribe button at the end of the video, you will be able to subscribe to my channel, and then as all my new videos pop up, you'll be able to see them, because I'm making lots and lots at the moment with all the lovely new products. I'll give you a little sneaky one of the ones I'm doing. Look, how beautiful is that? Super, super pretty. Right, that's it now for today. So don't forget, click subscribe, and I will see you. Subscribe. That's it. I said it right in the first place, didn't I? Oh dear, never mind. Subscribe to my channel. That's what I'm trying to say. And I will see you again very soon. Bye.